Color is beauty, color is beauty. What you see, color red, color blue, color silver. It's the color of you. Color, of black, of white, color, of all that we need to love. Color, color, color. It is sweet, it is sweet. All type of color, to see the color of me, color love, color of the sky, of the ocean, color of the world, all around. What can you see? What can you see? Is the color of love. Color, color, color. Let's go to the color of joy. That's what we are searching for, the color of yellow. It's so bright, so bright. You see, color, color, color. It's the love that brightens your life. Color, 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 color. It's beauty. Color, 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 color. What can you see?
Mr. Happiness lived in a city made of gray. Gray buildings stretched towards the gray sky. Gray cars zipped along the gray streets. Even the people seemed to wear shades of gray. They had forgotten what color was. They had forgotten how to laugh. They had forgotten how to love. Mr. Happiness was a kind man. He always tried to smile. But the grayness seeped into him too. It was hard to be happy in a city without color. One day, he sat on a bench in the park. He wished for something to change. He wished for something beautiful. Suddenly, a gust of wind swept through the park. It swirled around Mr. Happiness. When the wind died down, a single feather lay at his feet. It was a most peculiar feather. It shimmered and glowed with all the colors of the rainbow. Mr. Happiness had never seen anything like it. He carefully picked up the feather. The moment his fingers touched it, a jolt of energy ran through him. The world seemed to shift a little. The grayness around the edges of his vision receded. He examined the feather closely. It pulsed with a warm light. He felt a surge of hope. Could this be the answer to the city's sadness? Could this feather bring back the color they had lost? He didn't know, but he knew he had to find out. He held the feather tight. He decided to follow wherever it might lead him. He had to bring color back to his gray city. This feather was the key. As Mr. Happiness walked, the feather glowed. It led him through the city streets. It pulsed brighter whenever he passed a particularly dreary spot. It was like it was guiding him to the places that needed color the most. And as he walked, something magical began to happen. Everywhere the feather's light touched, color returned. A gray flower burst into radiant bloom. A drab wall became a canvas for a vibrant mural. A child's frown turned upside down in a smile. With each splash of color, Mr. Happiness felt lighter. He realized that the feather wasn't just bringing back color, it was bringing back joy. And he knew he had to collect more of these feathers. He had to fill the city with their magic. The feather led Mr. Happiness out of the city. It guided him along a path he had never seen before. The path shimmered as if made of moonlight. It led him to a meadow bathed in a warm, golden light. And in the middle of the meadow, he saw them. Angels. But not just any angels. These angels were unlike any he had ever imagined. Their wings were not white, but a kaleidoscope of colors. They moved with a grace that took his breath away. He had never believed in angels before, but here they were, real as day. The feather pulsed brighter, beckoning him forward. Mr. Happiness knew in his heart that these angels held the key to restoring his city. The angels welcomed Mr. Happiness with open arms. They led him into their midst, and then the meadow transformed. It blossomed into a grand carnival, unlike anything Mr. Happiness could have ever imagined. Booths materialized, draped in silks of every color. Music filled the air, melodies of pure joy and laughter. The angels whirled and danced, their laughter like wind chimes. Mr. Happiness had never seen so much joy in one place. He realized this wasn't just any carnival. This was a celebration of love, a testament to the power of joy. And he knew in his heart that this was no ordinary place. This was a place where dreams took flight, where colors whispered secrets, and where love truly conquered all. As Mr. Happiness watched the carnival unfold, one of the angels approached him. She had wings like stained glass, each feather a kaleidoscope of color. Her smile radiated warmth. "Welcome, Mr. Happiness," she said, her voice like the tinkling of bells. "We have been waiting for you." Mr. Happiness was speechless. He could only stare at the wondrous being before him. The angel smiled. "You have found the color of love," she said, gently touching the feather he held. "It is the most powerful magic in the universe. It can heal sadness and banish fear. It can bring joy to even the darkest of places." Mr. Happiness finally found his voice. "But the city," he stammered, "it's lost its color. It's lost its joy." The angel nodded. "We know," she said. "That is why we have chosen you, Mr. Happiness. You have a kind heart. You have not let the grayness extinguish your own light." She pointed to a mound of shimmering feathers at the center of the carnival. "Those feathers," she said, "they are filled with the color of love. Take them back to your city. Share them with the people. Help them remember how to love, how to laugh, how to see the world in all its vibrant color again." Mr. Happiness felt a surge of purpose. He bowed to the angel. "I will not let you down," he promised. He scooped up an armful of feathers. Each one pulsed with an energy that made his heart sing. Section 8. A City Transformed. Mr. Happiness returned to the city, his heart brimming with hope. He went from person to person, sharing the magical feathers. And as he did, the city began to transform. Gray facades bloomed into murals of dazzling color. Parks, once deserted, became playgrounds of laughter. People shed their drab clothing, replacing it with garments of every hue imaginable. The city was waking up from its gray slumber. Mr. Happiness realized the angels were right. The color of love was more than just a visual experience. It was a feeling, an energy. It was the very essence of joy and happiness, and it was contagious. Section 9. A Symphony of Colors and Love. Soon, the entire city was alive with color. The streets throbbed with music and laughter. People danced in the streets, their faces lit with genuine joy. The air vibrated with a newfound sense of community. Mr. Happiness, his heart overflowing, climbed to the top of the tallest building. He looked out at the city, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun. The city shimmered and danced with 1,000 hues. And then, something even more magical happened. As if on cue, the entire city began to hum. It was a low, resonant hum, filled with joy and gratitude. It was the sound of a city reborn, a city awakened to the power of love. Section 10. The Everlasting Carnival. The carnival from the Angel's Meadow had followed Mr. Happiness back to the city. It unfolded in every park, every square, every street corner. The angels were everywhere, their laughter mingling with the music and the joyous shouts of the city's residents. Mr. Happiness knew this was no ordinary celebration. This was a testament to the enduring power of hope, the boundless potential of love, and the transformative magic of joy. The city had found its color again, and with it, it had found its heart. The grayness was gone, banished by 1,000,000 points of light, 1,000,000 smiles, 1,000,000 acts of kindness. The city had become a beacon of hope, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to choose joy even in the face of darkness. Section 11. A world awash in color. Word of the city's transformation spread far and wide. People from neighboring towns and distant lands flocked to witness the spectacle. They came seeking the joy, the color, the love that now radiated from the city like a beacon. And as they came, they too were touched by the magic. They took a piece of it back with them, a feather, a song, a memory. And slowly, the world began to change. Grayness retreated, color returned, laughter echoed through the land, and Mr. Happiness, standing in the heart of it all, smiled. He knew his journey was far from over, but for now, he allowed himself a moment of pure joy. He had helped his city find its color again, and in doing so, he had helped the world rediscover its capacity for love.